Welcome back to Real Inner Harmony. Have you ever been trapped in an endless cycle of thoughts, questioning every decision, replaying past mistakes, or worrying about the future? Overthinking. It's something we've all experienced. It feels like your mind has become your worst enemy, draining your energy and robbing you of peace. But what if I told you there's an ancient philosophy that holds the key to breaking free from this cycle? Today we're diving into Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided some of the greatest minds in history. In this video, you'll discover powerful, actionable steps to stop overthinking, inspired by the Stoics themselves. Stay with me until the end, and I promise you'll walk away with tools to reclaim your mind and find clarity. But before we dive in, take a moment to subscribe and tap the notification bell. Leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed." I will try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. Let's make sure you stay inspired and never miss out on the powerful content we share. Overthinking is an exhausting habit that consumes our mental energy and clouds our clarity. It feels as though our mind becomes our greatest adversary, creating problems that don't exist or magnifying small issues into insurmountable obstacles. For over 2,000 years, Stoicism has been guiding people to live with clarity, purpose, and peace. Today, we'll uncover how this timeless wisdom can help you break free from overthinking and regain control over your thoughts. Overthinking, at its core, often stems from focusing on things beyond our control. Whether it's ruminating on someone else's opinion, fearing a future scenario, or obsessing over an event from the past, we expend energy on things we simply cannot change. The Stoics understood this deeply. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, famously said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." This simple yet profound idea teaches us that the key to mental freedom lies in distinguishing between what is within our power and what isn't. Next time your thoughts spiral out of control, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, let it go. If the answer is yes, focus on what you can do. Imagine how much lighter your mind would feel if you stop worrying about things that are beyond your influence, like other people's opinions or outcomes you cannot predict. This single principle can transform the way you approach challenges. Overthinking doesn't just fill our minds with noise. It pulls us away from the only place where life truly exists, the present moment. Instead of embracing the now, overthinking chains us to the past, forcing us to relive mistakes or regrets, or it catapults us into a future filled with hypothetical worries and what-ifs. The Stoics understood this tension between time and thought. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher, emperor of Rome, captured it perfectly when he wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." This isn't just philosophical advice. It's a profound truth about how we experience life. When we overthink, we're not just losing time, we're losing the chance to fully live. The present moment, with all its richness and depth, becomes overshadowed by the fog of unnecessary thought. Think about it. How many sunsets have you missed? Not because you weren't there, but because your mind was elsewhere. How many meaningful conversations or joyful experiences have you half-lived because you were stuck replaying a past argument or anticipating a problem that never came to pass? To reclaim the present, the Stoics offer us a simple yet transformative practice, grounding ourselves in the here and now. Start by taking a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs and notice the way your chest rises and falls. Then shift your focus outward. What do you see around you? The colors, the light, the textures. What can you hear? The faint hum of life continuing, birds chirping, the wind rustling, or even the silence itself. Touch something nearby, a surface, an object, and let its texture remind you that you are grounded in this exact moment. In these moments of mindfulness, repeat to yourself, "Right now, I am okay. I have everything I need in this moment." This affirmation is powerful because it redirects your attention from what you cannot change or predict to the certainty of the now. You're not denying your struggles or fears, but you're refusing to let them steal the gift of the present. Grounding isn't just a practice, it's an act of reclaiming your life. Each time you consciously anchor yourself to the present, you break free from the prison of overthinking. Over time, you'll notice that these small acts accumulate, bringing a sense of peace and clarity that stands in stark contrast to the chaos of worry. Life, after all, is a series of present moments. Don't let overthinking rob you of their beauty. One of the biggest drivers of overthinking is our fear of uncertainty. We want guarantees and control over outcomes, but life rarely offers such certainty. The Stoics embraced this unpredictability and encouraged us to prepare for the worst, not to dwell on it, but to reduce its power over us. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, said, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." Think about how often you've worried about something that never actually happened. By imagining the worst-case scenario and realizing you can handle it, you'll find that your fear loses its grip on you. A crucial step in overcoming overthinking is recognizing that you are not your thoughts. Your mind produces countless ideas, doubts, and scenarios throughout the day, but they are just that, thoughts. They are fleeting, impermanent, and do not define who you are. The Stoics believed in cultivating the ability to step back and observe our minds rather than being consumed by them. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This insight teaches us that while we can't always control the arrival of thoughts, we can control how much power we give them. Instead of engaging with every worry or fear that crosses your mind, practice observing your thoughts as if they were clouds passing through the sky. Acknowledge their presence, but let them drift by without attaching meaning or judgment to them. They are not commands, they are merely reflections of a busy mind. This practice, rooted in both Stoicism and mindfulness, empowers you to detach from the chaos within. By creating this distance, you reclaim your mental space, allowing for clarity and calm. Over time, this skill becomes a powerful tool, helping you navigate challenges without being overwhelmed by unnecessary noise. Another powerful antidote to overthinking is action. The more we analyze and dissect our thoughts, the more paralyzed we become, stuck in a cycle where hesitation replaces progress. The Stoics, however, placed immense value on action as the key to living a meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This timeless reminder urges us to stop debating, doubting, or deliberating, and instead step forward with purpose. Taking action doesn't have to mean grand, sweeping gestures. Often it's the smallest steps that break the grip of analysis paralysis. Try this. If a task will take less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Whether it's replying to a message, organizing your workspace, or setting a simple goal for the day, these small acts create momentum. Each completed task shifts your focus from worrying to achieving and builds confidence in your ability to move forward. Action transforms thought into reality. It interrupts the loop of what-ifs and grounds you in the present. With each step, no matter how small, you reclaim your power over your mind and your circumstances. Remember, overthinking creates obstacles. Action dissolves them. Gratitude is another practice the Stoics cherished, and it's a powerful tool against overthinking. When we overthink, we tend to focus on what's wrong or what could go wrong. Gratitude shifts our perspective to what's right. Marcus Aurelius encouraged us to reflect each morning on the privilege of being alive. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Practicing gratitude rewires your mind to focus on positive aspects of life, reducing the tendency to dwell on worries. At the end of each day, take a moment to list 3 things you're grateful for. They can be simple: a kind gesture, a good meal, or a moment of peace. Over time, this habit helps cultivate a calmer, more content mind. Ultimately, Stoicism is about building resilience. Overthinking is often rooted in fear of failure, judgment, or loss. But the Stoics saw challenges as opportunities for growth. Epictetus said, "Difficulties show a person's character." When you approach overthinking as a challenge to overcome, you strengthen your mental fortitude. Each time you practice letting go of what you can't control, anchoring yourself in the present, or taking decisive action, you train your mind to become stronger and more resilient. Now imagine a life where your mind is no longer your enemy, but your greatest ally. A life where you focus only on what you can control, live fully in the present, and act with purpose rather than fear. This is the life Stoicism offers, a life of clarity, peace, and empowerment. Overthinking doesn't define you. It's a habit, and like any habit, it can be changed. By applying these Stoic principles, you can break free from the endless cycle of worry and regain control of your mind. Take that first step today. Choose one of the ideas we've discussed and put it into practice. Start small and watch as your mental clarity and confidence grow. And if this message resonated with you, I encourage you to share your thoughts below. Let us know how you plan to apply Stoicism in your life. Remember to like this video, subscribe for more content, and join our journey toward inner harmony. Together, we can cultivate a community that supports one another in achieving peace of mind and purpose. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay calm, stay grounded.